Hey everyone, welcome to today's explainer. So we're taking something called the Blueprint of the Financial Elite and basically translating it into an everyday survival guide for college students. Think of this as your personal campus to CEO cheat sheet. Let's just get right into it. So, what actually separates the top 1% financially from, well, everyone else? Look, when you're literally just surviving on dining hall food and dodging midterm stress, it is so easy to assume mass wealth is all about, landing some massive lucky tech buyout right after graduation, or scoring this astronomically high starting salary. But honestly, that is a total myth. While high incomes absolutely play a part, there's a totally different underlying foundation to actual wealth. Okay, let's really dive into this. The reality actually comes down to this core truth. Wealth is often the result of repeated behaviors rather than one lucky break. Seriously, it's not about winning the lottery. It's about the deliberate, kind of boring, but incredibly effective actions you take every single day that just build undeniable momentum over time.
Because on one hand, you have this myth the media loves to push, right? High incomes, overnight windfalls, boom, you're rich. But on the other hand, you have the reality, which is consistent, repeated habits. And the absolute best part for you do not need a six-figure salary to start building your brick wall. You can literally start laying those bricks with daily financial habits right now, like between your classes.
So let's look at habit number 1 of the elite, which is shield your wealth by living below your means. Now, totally contrary to what pop culture broadcasts, wealthy individuals actively avoid unnecessary spending. They aren't constantly trying to upgrade their lifestyle the very second they get a little bit of extra cash in their pockets. Now, translating this to campus life means prioritizing your long-term goals over, say, blowing your hard-earned summer job money on some luxury off-campus apartment upgrade or ordering late-night food delivery every single night. It's making the conscious choice to live below what you can technically afford just so you can create a really critical financial surplus.
And this brilliantly illustrates our move into habit 2, put your money to work. You see, the 1% don't just passively save cash under a mattress, and they definitely don't leave it languishing in some zero-interest checking account. They actively invest it. It's basically a super simple 3-step progression. Step 1, you save money by living below your means. Step 2, you invest consistently. And Step 3, you grow value over time. They are regularly pumping that surplus cash into assets like stocks, businesses, or real estate. And listen, even if you're just starting out by investing, say, $50 a month from a part-time campus job, you are building the exact same financial muscle as the pros.
Moving right along to habit 3, never stop learning. Obviously, in college, learning is essentially your full-time job right now. But the financial elite, they don't stop at the diploma. They view knowledge as a distinct, incredibly valuable asset that generates serious future returns. And what's really interesting about this is how they do it. They read books. They study markets, they learn new skills, and they track economic trends. This isn't about cramming for a midterm. This is doing the essential reading way beyond your college syllabus. Dedicating real time to deeply understand how economies actually operate directly impacts your ability to make intelligent financial moves. All right, habit 4 is a big one. Build multiple streams of income. Instead of relying purely on a single paycheck, the elite deliberately build income from investments, side businesses, or maybe rental properties. Why? Because it creates massive financial security and aggressive growth. Think about this for a second. The number 1 is perhaps the most dangerous number in all of personal finance. Relying entirely on just a single paycheck is a massive liability. If that single stream dries up for whatever reason, you are completely, literally, financially vulnerable. No safety net. So think of your income like a pie. Right now, maybe half of it is your campus job at the student union, and that's totally fine. But you want to start building other slices, a side hustle, maybe some early investments. You really don't want to be 100% reliant on a single source. Start thinking right now about how you can start to diversify your income, maybe alongside that summer internship you're eyeing. Finally, we arrive at habit 5, play the long game. The top 1% are completely obsessed with building assets, creating real value, and making calculated decisions over extended timelines. They aren't looking for a quick buck. It literally comes down to immediate payoff versus significant rewards years down the road. Wealthy individuals delay instant gratification today to produce absolutely incredible rewards later. And for a college student, patience and time are literally your greatest, most unfair advantages. You have decades ahead of you to let these decisions compound and snowball.
So the crucial point here is that it all comes down to discipline, the consistent practice of these habits. And the absolute most empowering takeaway from all of this is that you do not need a top 1% income to start.
These exact wealth-building behaviors are available to almost anyone right now, regardless of your current bank balance or whatever your major is.
So, leaving you with the ultimate question, which of these repeated behaviors will you start practicing tomorrow? Are you going to set up an automatic micro-investment from your checking account? Or maybe read just one article on market trends instead of doom-scrolling social media for an hour? Take this blueprint, run with it, and apply it to your campus life today. Because your future wealth really does depend on the habits you decide to build right now.